Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to your love messages for the month of September. We are going to start here with your own energy, and I have a big smile on my face because we're literally starting with your own energy because the Nine of Pentacles is a Virgo energy. All right. So, yeah, and then we'll get into what's showing up for singles and then what's showing up for those of you who are in a relationship or have somebody on your mind. Now, if this first part of the reading does not sound like you or your story, please feel free to check out your other placements. All right. So you do have, the Nine of Pentacles is showing up in your deep within. Okay. I love the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. And like I said, this is Virgo energy. Okay. This is somebody who is independently just like self-sustaining, like you've been working hard, right, to get where you are, and I'm getting, like, do you want more? Yeah, right. Like, can you have more? Absolutely, but there's this, recognition that you're being asked to do around everything that you worked so hard for, and to really own up, right, and say like, dang, look at that, look at everything I made, look at everything I have, right, because you've been doing the work. Okay. I do feel like, your material realm could be doing well, like this could be, like your housing situation could be improving, like your career could be improving, your physical health could be improving. Okay. Like you do have like this sense of, those benefits coming through for you, right? Like they're gonna start showing up over here, or maybe you're already getting like that sense. Okay. It's just like this recognition. The universe is recognizing all the hard work and the diligence that you've placed into creating your own prosperity over here and your own accomplishments. So welcome those in, do stand in your power. I feel like you are feeling very you, like your very most authentic self over here, really finding who you are over here. And as a result, you're presenting in the Seven of Cups energy, robust, which is all about narrowing down your options. Like maybe you've been kind of exploring, trying to figure out, like I said, maybe figure out who you are, maybe figure out what it is that you're trying to create, figure out what it is that you're looking for over here. But you're starting to, I'm getting like, get closer to, figuring out what the next thing you want to do is, whether you're single and you're trying to, I don't know, like some of you could be dating, like a lot of people, with the Seven of Cups is like my dating card over here, right? And you're like, you know what? I think I found somebody that I'm really into, right? Or for others of you, if you're already dealing with somebody or have somebody, on your mind, it could be that you're thinking about the next step that you want to take with this person, like, but I'm getting like narrowing down of options, right? Like maybe you and your person are like, well, should we move in together or not, right? Like, and if we do, where do we move? Like, I don't know, right? But it's like a narrowing down, okay? Like making choices. Okay. I do feel like you are being asked to not to make sure that you're recognizing your feelings. Okay. Because here's the thing with the Nine of Pentacles and the material realm, I feel like, you're, like I said, like your earthly realm, your material realm could be very well taken care of. But with the Seven of Cups showing up over here, there's this reminder of not dismissing your emotions, okay? Allowing your feelings to speak to you. And, like your feelings as far as, like, this is what I'm desiring. This is what I want, right? Like, this is what feels good to me, okay? So pay attention to those as well. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get into what's coming up for singles. All right. Single Virgos, single Virgo, single Virgo, single Virgos. Why was that a mouthful? All right, let's see what's showing up for you over here. All right, you have the Ten of Swords showing up reversed, okay. And then you have, okay, the Wu Wei card. All right, so this is a special card to this deck, okay. It's a really, really beautiful card, okay. So, look, I'm going to say, you know what? Okay, because the Ten of Swords is a little bit of a doozy over here. So I'll start over here minimally with just by saying that this card with the Wu Wei card, it speaks of going with the flow, right? It speaks of, taking the path of least resistance, right? Just kind of allowing things to kind of happen. Okay, there could be something that you are surrendering control like your control over, or you know, like I don't know, you know, like especially, you know, if you're over here, you know, really trying to make things happen, really trying to figure out what it is, you know, like it's almost like the world is revealing things to you over here. You know, that's why you're still in Seven of Cups energy, because you haven't finished learning what all your options are over here. All right. Or for some of you, you could even get the sense of maybe like the one thing that you decided on isn't gonna, like, didn't pan out or something, you know, like, and you're like, whoa, 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 now I have to try something new, something different. But do know that the universe is wanting to, you know, kind of guide you in the way that is better for you over here. You know, I'm really getting that, you know, like sometimes I roll my eyes so hard, you know, when people say, you know, like that rejection is divine protection. But I am really getting that for some of you, right? Like there could be something that maybe didn't quite pan out over here that is actually going to be for your better good. It's actually pushing you towards something different. It's going to be like an option that you maybe hadn't even considered over here, okay? And all of a sudden you're like, whoa, I need to reassess my options once again, you know. So do continue, you know, like I said, you know, continue to sit with your feelings, sit with your thoughts, okay? Stay in your power over here, okay? I do have, you know, with the Ten of Swords, you know, this is your you energy, okay? Like what's showing up, you know, like this is still very about you, very, you know, how do I say this? It's just a time to take care of your needs, okay? Like that's just really what it is. All right, singles. The Ten of Swords speaks of cycles that need to be closed, okay? There could be a little bit of a resistance from you to let go of something from the past, okay? And in turn, this is, you know, I'm getting that it's creating a lot of chaos. How do I say this? Like mentally, right? Like it could be feelings and it could be thoughts over here that are circling around you, that if you don't acknowledge, if you don't accept, if you don't work with these feelings and with these thoughts, then you're going to start feeling it, right? Like it's going to start materializing, right? Like it could become anxiety, it could become physical pain, it could become, right, like something that you're actually sensing because you're trying to dismiss or suppress it so much, okay? Like the Ten of Swords over here is showing a little bit of resistance to leaving something behind. You know, this could be a person, you know, but I'm getting more like maybe like the idea of a person, okay? Maybe like somebody that you were stuck on, or the concept of something, right? Like maybe it was like, oh, I really wanted to have this kind of partnership, right? And then life said, maybe not, right? And then you're like, wait, what? You know, like that kind of thing, you know, kind of going back to the woo way over here, you know. And it's like, but you know, like there's still options, there's still other things, you know, happening. And it's almost like this release of, you know, maybe things didn't work out exactly as you planned, but they will still end up working out, right? So there is something that you're being asked to release over here. So stay with yourself. Like I said, is it a person? Is it a thought? Is it a value system? Is it a belief system? Is it a belief about what it was that you thought you wanted in relationships that is shifting? You know, like something over here, okay, that needs like your reassessment, okay? So I'm actually gonna pull from my little deck of self-care. All right, yeah, that's the one that I went for, and is what felt right. So let's see what else is showing up for you over here. Okay, all right, yeah, okay, all right. Wow, you got a lot of green ones. Can we get a pink one, please? Okay. All right, look. Yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, okay, look, yes, you have with 21, this is my world energy, and then 17, this is the star energy, okay? So beautiful, okay? But with the world energy, like I said, it wants you to close past cycles. You have bigger level ups, okay? I also want to remind you, because like the Nine of Pentacles, like I love the Nine of Pentacles, okay? I think it's just such a wonderful place of like to be, and to really consider and think about everything that you have and worked so hard for. But it's not the ultimate level up, all right? Like you can still have more. You can have more than you even dreamed of before over here. And the universe wants you to welcome that in, right? It wants to offer it to you. But it's not going to happen if you don't welcome in this level up, right? So the world actually wants you to really go back and figure out what it is that you're leaving behind, so that you can make room for more, okay? Now with the 17, with the star energy showing up as well, okay? I'm getting like a dream big, you know, like actually, you know, allow yourself to kind of like, I don't know, like, why do I feel it's like, I don't know, it's kind of like you're only being limited by like your own beliefs. Like, I don't know, right? Like, obviously, and here's the thing, like I think of myself like as a very rational person, and it's like, okay, well, what's feasible? What can we actually do? And blah blah blah. But it's like I'm just getting so it's like, so it feels very like outside. Like if you and I were having like a one-on-one conversation, right? Like we might be having a different conversation, right? But like the tarot, the cards over here, okay, the universe right now is telling you to like don't limit yourself. Like, know that you can have so much more, okay? Make a wish, okay? I'm really saying make a wish, okay? So get creative, okay? Think about what inspires you, who inspires you, where inspires you, okay? Find that inspiration within you, find that inspiration outside of you as well, okay? Like travel, like see new places, like that kind of thing as well, all right? You do have pray and eat blue as other forms of self-care. Okay, I'll start with the well, they're kind of related, okay, because they really are about using your voice and vocalizing. Okay, with eat blue, I mean, it could just be literally, like adding blue food to your to your diet. Okay, like berries, plums, teas, butterfly pea tea. I don't know why I love it. Okay, just maybe check it out. Why do I feel the need to tell you that there's also butterfly pea gin? Right, I don't know, maybe you like gin. But anyway, I did intend this to align to the throat chakra, okay? So there could be something about your communication style, being able to voice, okay? Like particularly with pray, I'm getting being able to say, hey, this is actually what I want. These are my needs, speaking your truth, speaking authentically, okay? So maybe your throat chakra needs a little bit of balancing. Maybe you're kind of closing yourself off, or, conversely, like with an overactive, because you can have an underactive or overactive, throat chakra over here, all right? The overactive side would be, being a little too blunt or being a little too callous and like that kind of thing. So you figure out, right? Like, are you saying what you actually feel? Are you saying things authentically? Okay. Balance your throat chakra for you, whatever that means for you, okay? And prayer, prayer could be a way to help you connect, to help you find your voice over here, okay? It doesn't have to be in any particular way or any particular, like to any religious deity, right? It could be to whomever it is that you want to pray for. It could be nature. It could be, your higher self. It could be to your ancestors, okay? Like, or whomever it is that's calling to you over here, okay? So that is what I have for you right now, Virgo. All right. If anything resonated, please feel free to let me know. You can always leave me a like, a comment, subscribe. Everything truly helps. Lets me know that there were messages here for you. And if you would like to see more videos like this, thank you for sharing your energy with me. I'm going to go ahead and move on to those of you who are in a relationship or thinking about somebody. All right. So Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. All right, please tell me about Virgo and this relationship. Okay. All right, please tell me about Virgo's person over here, the world. I want to say you have the world showing up twice over here, okay? If you didn't watch this first part of the reading, watch this first part of the reading. It could still be relevant, okay? But okay, look, I'm just gonna say it, all right? Your person is showing up over here in the world energy, and there is this sense of like, I'm getting that there's some misalignment, okay? Like a misalignment maybe in between how they're showing up, how they're acting toward you, what it is that they're saying, like you yourself seem to be kind of still looking at different options, trying to figure out maybe if this is your person. I'm getting that your person is kind of doing the same. And for some of you, look, I'm just going to say it. Your person could be kind of done, right? And the reason I'm seeing this is because like they're showing up over here, like your joint energy over here is the Knight of Wands, okay? So what I'm seeing is that there is, a flame that's died out, okay? Like you could have had, this very passionate relationship, something that was fun, something that was exciting, but with the reversal of the Knight of Wands, there's a sense of, things kind of dying out over here, right? And I'm getting that you yourself are feeling it. That's why you're still scoping out, like looking at the different options. That's why you're trying to narrow down your choices, trying to figure out, is this person worth my time, is something that I'm getting over here, okay? I do see, you know, with the world, you know, that's the thing, you know, like the world can also be a level up. The world could be wanting to end something so you can have this new beginning, start something fresh, you know, and it could be, you know, with this person. But like I said, with the Knight of Wands, I'm almost getting, it's just like, this is just like done. Like, is it really fulfilling you? Like, I don't know, like ask yourself that, right? Like, how do you feel about this? So let's see, you have, yeah, you have okay, of course, you have the Two of Swords showing up over here. All right, like you're trying to decide, you're trying to figure it out, you're trying to make a choice about this. So let's see what else we can get then. All right, so you have long-term, surprise, you have love language, you have crush, you have soon. Okay. Sorry, I like heard myself coming back. Some of y'all really need to work on your throat chakra, I'm gonna say. Just a little side note. It showed up over here in case you didn't watch that. But I heard myself say long-term surprise. I feel like there is somebody that's going to be long-term, that's going to show up for you out of nowhere, you know, like, you know, I'm going to refer back to this part of the reading, okay, where it's like maybe you kind of had this idea of the choices that you were making. You had this idea of the plan that you wanted. Maybe you thought this person was the person over here, right? And Wu Wei over here is saying, you know what, you got to go with the flow. Maybe like you're being pushed away from this person. And the thing is that there's like a bigger, better, longer term, you know, something stronger showing up over here, okay, with soon. Like, I think it's gonna happen sooner than you expect over here. It could be something that starts off as a little crush. I'm getting that somebody already has a crush on you. Like, they're scoping you out. You just haven't even heard from them yet, okay? You know, with love language, I'm getting for you to check your own love language, okay? Like, figure out what it is that you need, because there could be something, you know, like that maybe this person arose, you know, when you're thinking about what's worked out, what's not worked out over here, okay? Assessing how it is that you want to be showed love, you know. And I would say, you know, like, I know like there's that famous quiz, you know, about the love languages, all right, but don't limit yourself to that quiz, you know, like really do assess and feel, you know, like know that, you know, you can have different ways of showing your love, showing your expression, that you can be like more than one thing, you know. Like, I do feel like sometimes our own biases kind of, you know, give us the answers and the results we want, right? So kind of think about, you know, maybe like how people have made you feel happy. When do you feel the most appreciated, right? Like, yeah, take the quiz or whatever, right? Like, if you want to. Sorry, I'm not trying to like, I don't know why I'm really thinking about the quiz, but checking your own, the way, you know, what that looks like for you, okay? Like, kind of getting clear on what that is, so that, you know, you can either speak about it, you can say it, you can share it, hey, this is how I need to be shown love, or just so you can have that recognition of yourself as well, okay? So that is what I have for you today, Virgo. If there were any messages for you here at all, please feel free to let me know. Your likes, comments, subscribes, everything truly helps. Lets me know that there were messages here for you. Lets me know if you'd like to see more videos like this. I really appreciate you sharing your energy with me. Best wishes with everything. Thank you so much for being here.